Hello everyone, Progressive Hoodie here. Don't mind the banging from my upstairs neighbors if you hear it. They're just building a house inside of their apartment and then walking their Clydesdale horse around. Today we're going to talk about Richard Burr, Senator Richard Burr. He's the chair of the House Intelligence Committee. And he's gone and stepped in a serious way. Again, if you hear the fan, that's to cover up the sounds from upstairs. Let's continue. Now, this guy dumped between $628,000 and $1.72 million of his holdings on February 13th in 33 different transactions. And this was a week, 1 week, just 1 week before the stock market started to plummet due to coronavirus. Isn't that amazing? Now, that's according to a piece by Politico. I'm going to give you more from this Politico piece. It goes on to say, the North Carolina Republican has also come under fire for a secret recording obtained by NPR from February 27th, in which he issued a much more dire warning to a group of attendees at a private luncheon about the potential outbreak than the prognosis that he was offering publicly at the time. Right. Let's continue. He wrote an op-ed for Fox, ladies and gentlemen, where he was all like, oh, yeah, we on top of it, and the United States is prepared to deal with it, and it's going to be good, everything's great. Just reassuring people, reassuring we the people that everything's under control. Oh, we got to love our representatives, don't we? But what was he saying behind the scenes, right? What was he saying behind the scenes to the members of this Tar Heel Circle? Okay, that's the name of this group that he was talking to, the Tar Heel Circle, who pay upwards of thousands of dollars in order to have access to our representatives. What was he telling them? At the same time, he was, during his public-facing nonsense, he's like, oh, well, yeah, this is it. What was he saying privately? Well, I'll tell you. Quote, there's one thing that I can tell you about this. It's much more aggressive in its transmission than anything we've seen in recent history. This is according to the NPR got this secret recording. A secret recording of him saying this stuff. I'll continue. It is probably more akin to the 1918 pandemic. And then this dude goes on to foreshadow school closings, freaking travel restrictions, etc. I mean, this should tell you everything that you need to know about the current state of politics in the United States of America. These people are absolutely 100% corrupt. The Republicans and the Democrats. And this guy is a part of that heart of darkness. That is our Washington, D.C. representatives. This is absolutely disgusting. And illegal, by the way. Of course, he's going on and saying, oh, I got this information from public knowledge. That's it. It was public knowledge. And I got this information. And then he goes on and cites some random public report. I mean, who cares? I'm not even going to say what it is. Who cares what it is? Anyone could have found something after the fact. Like, yeah, look at this random report over here on the side somewhere that foreshadows this potentially being worse than it is. No. This dude definitely has some insider information. He's on the Senate Intelligence Committee. And you're not intelligent if you think anything otherwise. Of course this dude is acting on knowledge and information that he has that the rest of us are not privy to, and betraying our country in the process while he goes out there and tells you and me that everything is fine. Is it possible to be more of a garbage person than this? Because I'm thinking no. But that's just my vote. I mean, amazing. So then he goes, oh, yeah, like I know it looked bad and everything, so we gonna have the ethics committee look into it. Yeah, let's talk about that ethics committee, okay? Let's talk about that ethics committee. What did that ethics committee do in 2018? The ethics committee, Senate ethics committee, issued no disciplinary sanctions on 138 complaints it received in 2018. I'm going to rewind that and get that to you again. The Senate ethics committee issued no disciplinary sanctions on 138 complaints it received in 2018. Well, I'm sure they were just being objective, though, right? They're a joke. The Senate Ethics Committee is a joke. There are 3 Republicans on the committee. I mean, right there, you can stop right there. If you want ethics, if you want ethical, you don't include Republicans at all. Republicans are not a part of anything ethical. You have to leave Republicans out altogether. They know nothing about what's moral, upright, and virtuous. And they've shown that over and over again. And then there's also Democrats. And how much better are they? Not much. Day after day, I'm getting closer to the place where I'm getting more and more to the place of saying, you know what, actually, they're not any better. These people have proven time and time again that they are not to be trusted. And this guy is he is in the Republican Party. Are they going to say, oh, yeah, this is wrong, this was terrible, we're going to sanction it? And they're not going to do that. They're going to be like, oh, it's great, this was wonderful, because we do the same terrible thing. You think he's going to get held accountable? I think I just saw a unicorn fly past your window. Here's a word from his spokesperson. Personal transactions were made several weeks before the U.S. and financial markets showed signs of volatility due to the growing coronavirus outbreak. Yeah, the operative word is before. Right before, not several weeks, right before. As the situation continues to evolve daily, he has been deeply concerned by the steep and sudden toll this pandemic is taking on our economy. On his pocketbook, you meant. That's why he dropped all of those stocks. We're not stupid. I'm not stupid. You're not stupid. His spokesperson ain't stupid, and he ain't stupid. They know exactly what they're doing. The following pieces of work need to be looked into as well. Senator Dianne Feinstein, Democrat of California. Senator Kelly Loeffler, Republican of Georgia, and James Inhofe, Republican of Oklahoma. Need to be looking into them too. See if there's any funny business going on with their trades that they did right beforehand. I know there's something about, oh, well, it was like a secret thing, and I don't really have my hands on it directly, and I didn't know. And Feinstein's like, well, I don't control my husband. He does his own stocks. I don't control what he's doing. Yeah, but do you give him insider information so that he can control it? I don't trust these people at all, and neither should you. Blind trust in these people is stupid. It's just stupid. And if you do trust them, something wrong with you. Get your head checked today. All right, everyone. Deuces.